This video will guide you through reviewing a non-disclosure agreement. Reviewing an NDA is crucial for both disclosing and receiving parties to understand the key terms and implications before signing, and is a popular project request on the Contracts Council platform. If you've received an NDA and need to review it, then this video is for you. Before we start, just a brief disclaimer. The following information is provided for educational purposes and in no way constitutes legal advice. For legal advice, we encourage you to consult a licensed attorney. We have also provided additional information in the description, including how to find a lawyer. We will cover top considerations when reviewing a non-disclosure agreement, key terms to find and understand in your agreement, cost to hire a lawyer for review. We have also added a link in the description below with information on legal fees. Now let's get started. Top considerations for non-disclosure agreements. Non-disclosure agreements are legally binding agreements between parties that significantly impact your professional relationships and confidentiality. Before diving into specific terms, here are some top considerations to keep in mind. Definition of confidential information. Understand what is considered confidential information and what is not. The agreement should define what information is protected. Obligations of receiving party. Review the obligations to protect the confidentiality of the disclosed information. This often includes not sharing, disclosing, or using the information outside the scope of the agreement. Term of confidentiality. Check how long the information needs to be kept confidential. Some agreements require indefinite confidentiality, while others specify a number of years. Legal compliance. Ensure the NDA complies with local, state, and federal laws. And consider hiring a lawyer. It is always recommended to hire a lawyer to help review an NDA. They can ensure the contract is legally compliant, help you understand industry standard terms, and coach you on negotiations. Key terms to understand. Non-disclosure agreements contain many important terms that you should understand. Here are some key terms to look for. 1. Parties involved. Ensure that the names and details of all parties involved are correctly stated. 2. Definition of confidential information. Confirm that the agreement defines exactly what constitutes confidential information. 3. Duration of agreement. Review the length of time the agreement is valid and the period during which the information must be kept confidential. 4. Permitted use. Understand the acceptable uses of the confidential information. This section should be clear on how the information can be used. 5. Return or destruction of information. Check the requirements for returning or destroying confidential information upon termination of the agreement. 6. Breach of agreement. Understand the consequences or legal actions that can be taken if the agreement is breached. And 7. Dispute resolution. Review the methods for resolving disputes such as mediation, arbitration, or court litigation. Average costs to hire a lawyer. Hiring a lawyer to review your non-disclosure agreement is always recommended. Contracts Council's marketplace allows you to post your project and receive competitive bids from lawyers to compare. Based on our data, the average cost to review a non-disclosure agreement is $300 on a flat fee. This is based on 50 recent projects from across all U.S. states. Legal fees can vary based on the following factors. State or location. Lawyer fees may vary based on where they are located. For example, a lawyer in New York City will likely have a higher rate than a lawyer in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Length of contract. Given lawyers traditionally bill by the hour, a longer contract with more pages will require more of their time, which can make the legal costs higher. Complexity of terms. If there are complicated terms in the agreement, it can increase legal fees since it'll require the lawyer to spend more time working on the project. Service required. You can hire lawyers for different services. If you simply need the contract reviewed and explained, this will be a lower fee than also needing the contract redlined and negotiated. Reviewing a non-disclosure agreement is critical in ensuring the protection of your confidential information and maintaining professional relationships. If you need help from an experienced lawyer, feel free to search Contracts Council or visit contractscouncil.com and post a job to get quotes from lawyers to help you. Thanks for watching.